Welcome back to Daytime here at Rogers TV. I'm Glenn Colson. Hanging out with Mark Adam from the Furry Friends Animal Shelter. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. Good to see you.
You're not that furry. At all.
I shaved.
You're shaved today. You're clean shaven, which is good.
Just for you.
I know this is so great because we have a little update about little Boston, and we're going to get to Boston in just a second.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the animal shelter itself. You know, what are we talking about size, and who do you service?
Oh man, it just keeps growing. We've now got 2 shelters. We've probably got 300 plus cats in both shelters.
Wow.
And then we've got foster homes all around.
I was going to say, the community steps up, and yourself, I know you have like 18 cats at home or something like crazy like that.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
But,
I'm a cat man.
Yeah. But you take them into your home and help, of course.
Yeah,
but that's the fostering side of it.
That's right. And that's where Boston is right now. We're fostering them.
Now, for those who don't know Boston, we'll give a little who Boston is and everything else.
Well, your viewers may have heard of Boston because I made an appeal about a month ago. We rescued him. He had been shot. Yeah. And, oh, there's a shot of him just, right there. He's still got the bullet in him. He's at the vet clinic. And I made an appeal to the people of Barrie and area to raise the funds because, you know, we just don't have extra money to be paying for emergencies like that. And that paid to get this bullet out of
the bullet
Boston.
right there. Wow.
Amazingly, there's a .22 bullet that didn't go right through him. It hit his knee, shattered the knee, and then went up into his hip and was lodged there. And then we got the help immediately post-op. This is Jody. She actually works at a vet clinic. So she was able to foster him for 2 weeks and make sure he got all the correct meds and everything. And there he is.
There he is.
You can see there he's got a few patches of fur that are missing to grow back, but oh, he is doing great.
Is he doing?
And so now our purpose is to get him into his forever home.
Yeah.
There he is playing.
There he is, and that's one of the big things. You know, when an animal goes through such a traumatic, experience like that, it's unbelievable to think how this stuff happens.
Yeah.
And what goes through a human's mind to be able to do that.
I can't even imagine because we had the cat for about a month. Before we actually got treatment because we had to raise the funds.
Yeah.
Now luckily because the people of Barrie supported us so unbelievably, we raised about twice what we needed to treat Boston. Amazing. So we were able to help another cat that was having huge difficulties with a mouth problem.
Wow.
And we've got a little bit of reserve fund because I mean we handle 1,000 cats a year or whatever.
Wow.
So we're sure to have another one come in and we'll be able to treat it immediately.
For sure. And this isn't like we're not talking about a couple $100. This is a few thousand. To
oh
make sure
yeah, no, it cost a couple $1,000s to take care of Boston.
Yeah.
But he's really taking care of it.
He's taking care of things. He's everywhere. He's doing well. Well, you're fostering Boston right now, right?
Yeah.
And you have 3 other female cats.
That's right.
At home.
Yeah.
And Boston's going crazy.
Well,
no, Boston's been fixed. But,
but
he's keeping up.
Oh,
for sure.
A big game for him is now chasing the other cats around the house, and oh man!
I think we have some video of it. There's Boston. Look at that.
Oh, he's always up to play. It's incredible. You take a toy, a little ball or something like that, and just throw it. And he's after it. He has no idea that he's missing a leg.
And if you're just joining us, yes, that's only 3 legs on Boston. And look how quick and agile, he's...
So we'd really like to find an adoptive home for him. And, you don't have to think that you'll be getting a little invalid or anything. He's a feisty little guy, as you can tell from the stories. Yeah.
He's a good basketball player, too. It looks like, geez, going for a slam dunk there later. Boston, way to rock it. That's a good play for the Celtics, maybe, just to tie it in. But what an unbelievable organization this is, Mark. And I know you've been heavily involved with it, and obviously passionate enough to take cats into your own home. What are the challenges for that? Finding the right fit and finding that forever home, as you put it.
Oh boy, I don't know. That it's like I say, the cat is feisty. It's just like any other cat. So so there's absolutely no reason to treat it like an invalid. Yeah. So anyone, and he seems to get along well with the other cats. Nice. And so anyone, if they could phone the shelter and just ask if Boston's still available for adoption, and
for sure,
we'll hook them up.
How many cats do you normally have? You said like 300 between the 2.
Yep.
And so are they all looking for homes? Like, is this,
yeah. Well, we've got long timers who behaviorally or health wise or something will live at the shelter forever. But even that's a pretty good life, and I'd invite people to come down and see the shelter.
Yeah,
sometime.
I was just going to say, having a little tour
really
of it would probably give an idea and perspective.
Yeah, just phone first. The phone number's on the website. But yeah, I mean, every cat that we've got there is available for adoption.
Yeah.
And they can adopt at the shelter. It's really cool. What we do is bring them in and sit them down, people that are adopting, and just say, let the cat choose you. And you know, the cats come to people, and from that they choose their cats. But we got old timers. We've got, now it's kitten season, so we've got a ton of kittens in the organization.
Is that something, obviously, you know, making sure that your animals are fixed, you know, so that we don't have any, you know, big litters that, you know, now just get dropped off at your door, you know, and making sure that that happens. Obviously, you know, I'm sure you work with the SPCA as well and the different shelters that help. I mean, you all must work together to make sure that these animals find homes. I mean, it's crucial.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And as far as fixing goes, if we don't fix them ourselves, like if it's an adult cat, it will be fixed before it gets adopted. Otherwise, kittens will send out with vouchers that that will pay for the adoption or pay for a portion.
Right, right.
And yeah, we work with all sorts of veterinarians around the city.
Yeah, you'd have to have partnerships like that.
Yeah, yeah, that give us cut rates, or people that have the vouchers give them a break on getting them fixed, because that's, I mean, that's critical.
Yeah, you don't do that in your home.
No.
Just to be clear.
Yeah, no.
Just to make sure. It's a heck of a discounted rate, but Mark does do, no.
Yeah, that
no.
could be a whole other story.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting.
Well, I didn't really want that to get out.
But yeah, obviously a crucial thing, a crucial step to make sure. Now the cost, if I was going to adopt Boston, how much would that be, or any of the cats?
$150 is the fee, and that some people might regard that as being high, but it just barely covers the cost of their shots,
because they're like their basic stuff.
And they're fixed, and they're, you know, they're ready to go.
They're ready to be pets,
yeah,
you know, obviously, and that sort of thing. And obviously, you can see how feisty Boston.
Yeah,
is,
and in Boston's case, you get a $2,000 cat or whatever, you know, whatever the final total is that we spent on them.
The investment is there,
yeah,
for sure, already.
Yeah.
Mark,
most valuable cat in Barrie.
There it is. And very playful, which is good.
And thanks again, Barrie, for everything.
Amazing. Congratulations on hitting that goal, but always support is needed, so that's great. That's great. Thanks, and hopefully we'll hear soon about Boston getting a home.
Yeah,
that's great.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, please do. Please do. All right, right now we're going to